Okay, so this video is going to be based off of the ultimate Etzian SEO cheat sheet. This cheat sheet will be available for a free download along with 3 bonus videos on how to do keyword research, how to analyze Etsy competition, and how to market on Pinterest. You're also going to get free software that tells you the strength of your Etsy competition for your keywords that you'll use in your product titles, descriptions, and meta tags. Again, all these will be available for free download using the link in the description below. So let's talk about the ultimate Etzian SEO cheat sheet. This cheat sheet is a simple 4-step process to making your Etsy listings rank to the top of both Google and Etsy. Step 1 covers keyword research. We'll use both the Etsy keyword suggestions box directly from the Etsy search engine, and then we'll use the free keyword planner tool to generate our product titles, descriptions, and meta tags for our listings. In step 2, I'll show you how to analyze your Etsy competition by entering your keyword phrase with quotes into the Etsy search engine to pull back the exact amount of competitors who are targeting that particular keyword phrase. I'll show you how to determine whether your competition is too strong or if it's easy enough to beat to the first page of Etsy. Step 3 is just simply saving your final results, or what I like to call your golden nugget keywords, as either a TXT or CSV file. Your golden nuggets will be your money-making keywords. And in the final step, which is step number 4, I'll show you the best way to use your golden nugget keywords to build your listings. I'll elaborate a little more on how and where to use these keywords within your Etsy listings. Okay, so starting with step number 1, I'm going to show you the Etsy keyword suggestions box, which is part of the Etsy search engine. You'll notice when you enter in a keyword phrase, Etsy will automatically generate relevant keywords to what you just typed. Let's head over to the Etsy search engine and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm here at the Etsy search engine and I'm going to show you how to generate keywords using the Etsy keyword suggestions. All you have to do is start typing your product and you'll see that relevant keyword suggestions appear right below the search box. These are keywords that your buyers are typing to find your products, and Etsy tracks the most used search terms to give you or other buyers ideas for finding products. So let's say if I was into making rings, I could go ahead and type rings in, and you'll see all these relevant ring keywords will show up below. Again, these are the most used search phrases that people are typing to find ring products. And you can use these keywords in your titles, descriptions, and meta tags, knowing that they have great search volume. You can also enter in your core search term followed by letters from the alphabet to generate a huge list of relevant keywords for your products. Here I'll type ring A, ring B, ring C, ring D, ring E, ring F, and so on, and you'll see that a list of keywords will be generated every time that you add an additional letter from the alphabet. So you can see that by entering your base term, Etsy search engine will generate a list of the most popular keyword phrases that people are entering into their database. This will be very beneficial for you because this creates content opportunities for your Etsy listings. All of these keywords have great search volume. Alright, so next we're going to talk about, yep, you guessed it, the Google AdWords Keyword Planner. So let's head over to the Google AdWords Keyword Planner and I'm going to show you how to generate your keywords. Okay, so I'm over here at the Google Keyword Planner and this tool is free. All you need is a Google account or a Gmail account in order to get started with it. So the first thing that you're going to want to look at is to click here where it says search for new keyword and ad group ideas. We'll click here and I'll go ahead and use the same example that I used earlier with ring, and we'll come down and click get ideas. The next thing you're going to want to click is where it says keyword ideas right here on this tab, and scroll down and you'll see all these keywords that the Google AdWords Keyword Planner has generated for you. You can see that all these keywords here have great search volume. So the two main areas that you need to focus on is the keyword by relevance column and the average monthly searches column. You just need to find keywords that relate to your products that you plan on selling, and any of the keywords that you find here on the Google Keyword Planner need to have at least 500 plus average monthly searches. 500 plus is the minimum amount that you want to ensure that any of the keywords you decide on using will have traffic coming in from Google. You can also use the filters that Google has given you here on the far left. Let's pass a couple filters here. First, let's click here on the keyword filters option and set the average monthly searches to a minimum of 500 plus monthly searches. And let's put ring in the keywords to include filter. Now you can see that these filters have left you with keywords that have great search volume. The keywords that remain will have ring and 500 plus monthly searches minimum within them. You see that there's now 217 keywords with at least 500 plus monthly searches for each that we can save to a CSV file. So we can save these keywords as a CSV file by clicking the download button. Leave the default settings as Excel CSV and click download. We're going to take these keywords that we just now saved and we're going to check the competition for them using two different methods. So now we can move on to step number 2, which is analyzing our Etsy competition. You have two free options to doing this step. You can use the free software that I have in the description of this video, or you can manually check the competition by using the Etsy search engine. I'm going to start by showing you how to use the Etsy search engine first, and then I'll demonstrate how the software works. I'll give you an actual demonstration of the software. Okay, so I opened up the CSV file that the Google Keyword Planner has generated, and in order for us to check our competition at Etsy to see if we can land on the first page of Etsy with our listings, all we have to do is find keywords here in the CSV file that we find relevant to what we're going to be selling, and we're going to take these keywords and type them into the Etsy search engine. Actually, we'll just copy and paste them. For example, I'll go ahead and copy this Irish wedding ring keyword right here. Hit copy, then we'll go over to the Etsy search engine and we're going to paste that in there. And then we're going to put quotes around the keyword. And this means that the results that Etsy will return will have this exact match. This exact keyword match in the listings. So let's go ahead and hit the search button, and you'll see that there's 114 results here for Irish wedding ring. So if you don't use quotes around your keywords when performing a search, this means that you're performing what they call a broad match query. And a broad match query means that this keyword phrase can show up with variations of your targeted keyword phrase. Let's say, for example, Irish styled wedding ring, or wedding ring with Irish style, wedding ring for Irish wedding, ring for Irish wedding, wedding ring Irish style. You can see that your broad match will have other keywords in between, in front or at the end of the main phrase that you're trying to target. So we don't need to worry about the broad match results that Etsy returns because the phrases aren't very targeted for your main keyword phrase. We only need to worry about the exact phrase match, which will be the results that Etsy returns with the quotes around your phrase. So always put quotes to find your real competitors who are targeting your exact phrase match. Okay, so back with this example of Irish wedding ring with quotes around it, we can see that 114 results were returned. We want to make sure that the number of results that return are anything less than 150. Anything less than 150 would be easy to make it to the first page of Etsy. You always want to make sure that here on the first page of Etsy, you try to show up anywhere in the top 3 right here, preferably. But anything on this first page would still be good. It's just that being at the top, those results seem to get the most views. Okay? These top 3 results right here will get the most views. Now these 3 right here at the very top are paid ads. you have to pay for these positions to be here. But these are all the organic results right here. These are the free results. In other words, you don't have to pay in order to get here. You just have to be well optimized for a particular keyword phrase. So make sure that the results that return, again, are under 150 results. And we can go ahead and go back to our keyword list here back in the CSV file. And what I like to do is go ahead and change the color to, let's say, like let's change the color to like a lime green color. That's fine. And now I know that here on this list I could always come back and target this keyword. This is just giving me ideas of products that I could land on the first page of Etsy for. I'll show you the exact colors that you can use to label the difficulty level of each one of these keywords later. But for now, we'll go ahead and turn this to a lime green. And now I'll check another keyword phrase here off the list. Let's say white gold wedding ring. We'll try this one here. I'll copy it, go back to the Etsy search engine, and I'll put it right between these quotes again. And click search. Now you see that the results go up to 519 results. This right here would be way too difficult to try to make it here on the first page of Etsy because there's too many people already targeting this particular keyword phrase. So what I'll do is I'll go back to the CSV file here on this line, and I'll go ahead and turn it to a red color, which means it's too hard. I'm not even going to bother with it. And all you have to do is just keep doing the same thing all the way down for any of these keywords that you have on your list for future reference when you go to build your listings. Let's try one more here. For example, I'll go ahead and try cheap engagement ring. Copy that. Go back and I'll put it between the quotes. Hit search. And now you can see that there's only 4 results. There's only 4 competitors here on the first page, and it would be very easy to beat these competitors because you don't have much competition for this particular keyword phrase. So I'll go back to the list again, and I'll go ahead and turn this column to say even darker green to indicate, that this is even easier than the Irish wedding ring phrase. So all you have to do again is just keep going down this whole list of keywords here, and you want to come up with a bunch of green keywords, a bunch of keywords that are very easy to target and make it to the first page of Etsy. Then your listings will get more visibility. Okay, so I've already shown you option 2, which is checking your Etsy competition by using the Etsy search engine. Now let's talk a little bit about option 1, which is the free software. I'm going to explain to you how the software works. I'm going to show you why and how it's so much easier by using the software. It'll save you a lot of time. It's much faster. Okay, so let's do that. So the purpose of this software is to let you know how strong your competition is and whether you can make it to the first page of Etsy or not. The software has 4 different difficulty levels. If it turns red after entering in a keyword, this means that it's too difficult. Don't even bother trying to optimize for these keywords. Your only chance to compete is if you have way better reviews and reputation than other Etsy competitors. Medium will be orange. It's possible to beat your Etsy competition, but you may still need to have better reviews than other Etsy competitors. The lime green, which means relatively easy, means you definitely have a great chance of beating your Etsy competition. It will not require you to already have a great Etsy reputation. With very little effort, you will make it to the first page of Etsy with this keyword phrase. And green, which is extremely easy, it's actually the easiest level of them all, means you will definitely be on the first page of Etsy for this particular keyword phrase that you optimize for. This will not require any reputation or positive reviews to make it to the first page of Etsy. Okay, so I'm here with the software, and this is what it looks like after you've downloaded the file. I'll just open it up by clicking this icon here. Now this time I've gathered keywords from the Etsy search engine by using the method that I showed you back in step 1, keyword research, and I've already put them into a CSV file. I went over to the Etsy search engine, typed ring A, ring B, ring C, etc., and added all these top searched keywords from Etsy, and I'll go ahead and start checking the strength of competition using the ECAP Lite software. I'll go ahead and take this first keyword off the list here, ring adjustable. I'll copy it, paste it into ECAP Lite, and click the check competition button to find the competition strength of this particular keyword. So you can see here on the software that this box turns red. It also shows the total amount of competitors, which is 13,794. This means that there are way too many competitors that are already targeting this particular keyword phrase, which means that it's too difficult, and you can see here next to the difficulty level, it says too difficult. So now I'll go ahead and highlight ring adjustable and turn it red to indicate that it's too difficult. Next, I'll copy ring adjuster and paste it into the software and click the check competition button. Now you can see that ring adjuster only has 65 competitors total, and it's extremely easy to make it to the first page of Etsy for this particular keyword phrase. So now all I have to do is highlight ring adjuster and change it to green to match that of the software, which indicates that it's extremely easy to make it to the first page of Etsy. Now we'll try ring amber and paste that into the software. Click the check competition button, and you can see now that it's turned to lime green. So we'll go back and mark that as lime green to indicate that it's relatively easy, which means you can still make it to the first page with very little effort. Let's check the competition of ring amethyst. Click the check competition button, and you can see that this one has turned red again, which means it's too difficult. We're not going to bother with this keyword. We'll go ahead and mark it red. Let's try ring and bracelet chain. Click button. And you can see that this one's extremely easy again. So we'll go back and mark this one as green. Okay, so now I'm going to skip down a few, and let's try ring for a kiss. Click the check competition button. And this one is also green. It only has 71 competitors. So let's go ahead and mark this off as green. Let's try ring for girlfriend. And only has 183 competitors. So let's mark that off as lime green. Let's try a couple more. Ring for mom. And this one is lime green. That off as lime green. And let's try ring elephant. Ring elephant was also lime green. So this is all you have to do with pretty much all the keywords on your list that you want to check out. You just put them in the software and you keep checking the competition and marking off the colors back in your CSV file. So all step 3 is just taking the final results from step 1 and 2. In step 1, we did our keyword research. We gathered up a bunch of keywords. We found great search volume for these keywords. We know that they're highly searched keywords. Then we went to step 2, which was to then check the competition of each one of those keywords and gather them inside of a CSV document. Now you can also save these keywords as a TXT document. All you do is copy those keywords from the CSV and copy them as a line and paste them into a text document and save them that way. Or you can just keep them as a CSV, which that is the best way that I prefer to do it. Okay, so we're on the final step, step number 4, which is building your listings. All we have to do is create listings with the golden nugget keywords. That means that all the easy and extremely easy keywords that were either green or lime green will be the keywords that we're going to target. Those are our golden nugget keywords. Okay, so I've taken one of the golden nugget keywords, which is ring for girlfriend, and I typed it into the Etsy search engine. and you can see these top results here. Actually, the best result organically is this first one right here, and we can go ahead and click here. You can see that this person has included ring for girlfriend in their title tag. That is the most important tag out of all your tags on Etsy, is the title tag. You have to make sure that you always include your golden nugget keywords in these title tags. This person has also included it here in their description, and that's another important part. You want it in the title, you want it in the description, and you're also going to want it down here in the meta tags. So those three areas right there are the most important areas when you're trying to show up in the Etsy search engine for your golden nugget keywords. That's all you have to do. Just make sure you place it in those three locations at least 1 or 2 times, and that's really all you need for building your listings. So we've gone over the 4 simple steps from the ultimate Etzian SEO cheat sheet. We've covered keyword research in step number 1. We covered how to analyze your Etsy competition in step 2. In step 3, we talked about saving your golden nugget keywords. And in step 4, you've learned how to build your listings with your golden nugget keywords. In step 4, you also learn where to place your golden nugget keywords within your listings, which is in your title tags, your description tags, and your meta tags. Now it's time for you to go and download your free Ultimate Etzian SEO Cheat Sheet, your additional 3 free bonus videos, and of course your free Etsy competition checking software called eCap Lite. The download links to all 3 of these files will be in the link in the description of this video. I hope that you've enjoyed this free training course on Etsy SEO. If you liked it, please don't forget to rate, comment, share this video, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.